Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. So this is a continuation video of the last tutorial I posted on how to make this draped dress. So we have done the cutting and I want to use facing for this. You can use bias to turn the neckline, but I am making use of facing. So right now I am cutting out my facing, and this facing that I am cutting now will cover both the neckline and the armhole. Like I will use the facing to turn both the neckline and the armhole. So this one is for the back, and I will cut out 2 pieces for it. Then after cutting for this one, I'll also cut for the front. You can use bias, you can use facing, but I feel like facing will give you a clean finish. And then if you want your armhole to have that C curve the original design has, you can do it, but I don't want to make it that C curve. Now you can see where this armhole, where this particular facing reached at the armhole. The facing is about 4 or 5 inches below the armhole. That is where the length of the facing stopped at. So that is the same thing you are going to repeat at the front. If you cut out for the front, around your armhole, your facing should come down very well. Then around your neck, it should come down also by like 4 or 5 inches. So this particular one now is for the front, and I'll go ahead and cut out, and please pay close attention to how I did the cutting. So now I am cutting out the neckline of this facing. After that, I will come down by like 4 inches from that neckline and curve it down. So you can see that this facing around that armhole that I'm cutting right now, this facing is about 5 inches down from the armhole. So now I'll go to my machine. I will use this facing to turn my neckline and my armhole. Okay, so this is for the front. Place your facing on your fabric, go ahead and turn the armhole, turn the neckline. I have not added my side dart yet. You know, this particular dress has a side dart, and I have not added my side dart. The next thing that I will do right now is to also place the facing on the back, and then I'll go ahead and turn the back also. So after turning all of them and ironing, I will come back to show you. Now this is for the front. I am done turning, and please don't turn the side, So now I'll pick my side dart. I'll go ahead and pick my side dart. Of course, when we are drafting, you understood how I marked my side dart. So you mark your side out on paper, and you go ahead and stitch your side dart. Now after stitching the side dart, I will also close the zipper allowance of the back. You remember that I did not add any dart at my back. I used my zipper allowance as my dart. So this one is for these pieces are the pieces for the back, and I'll place the 2 of them together, mark out my zipper allowance, and then go ahead and close the zipper allowance. When I'm done doing all that, the next thing is to join the front and the back pieces. Okay, you go ahead and join the front and the back pieces. So now if you want to finish your shoulder, you can finish it very well. Now I am done joining. The next thing now is to pin these pieces. You can see this particular notch, that is the knee line. Like that is where, remember when I was cutting this, I notched the particular place that the dress will stop draping. This is where I will stop my gather, and then at the top I will also notch it. So I'll notch the center of this top, because it will start from the side. This place that I notched at the top, the gather will start from that side and then stop at the notch at the knee, that particular notch at the knee. So now I will start from that notch and start pinning. Then remember that this particular piece does not have a side seam. Okay, so after pinning this one to the front, this is the side that I will join to the front. After pinning it, I will turn to the back and also pin it to the back. How I am going to join it at the back, because it does not have a side seam. So that is what I am going to do now. That is for that particular side. Now after pinning that side, I will introduce the side for the other one. Remember that it does not have a side seam, so you have to take your time with the pinning and the arrangement. So now the only thing we are doing is the pleating. If you want to do gathers, fine, but pleats will give you a fuller and a drapey look. And if you are pleating this, all your pleats should be facing upwards. Like all your pleats should be facing up. they should be facing your waistline. None of your pleats should face down. All the pleats should be facing up, so that it will drape very well. Okay, so now this one is for this side, and I'm done getting how I will pleat it, and I'll go ahead and introduce the fabric for the other side. Always notch the top and notch the knee where it will stop at that black part. All right, so now I will notch that up, and I'll also go ahead and pin it the way I did. So right now I am done pinning them how I am going to drape, and this opening at the center, front and back, let's leave it for now. So now I am done draping, and you can see that one side I gathered one side better than the other side, so I'll go ahead and adjust that gather. So you can see that this particular gather gathered well. The other side, it's gathered more around the hip area than around the knee area. So now I will close this opening. What you're going to do is to turn to the right side. If you turn to the right side, you will pin it. So you are going to use 1/2 inch to sew it straight down. So start pinning to the down parts, and then we'll also turn the back. So if you are stitching, you fold it this way so that the seam allowance of the right and left side will match each other. Then you enter by 1/2 inch. From that 1/2 inch, you will now enter the open side of it. That is how you're going to sew it. You will start by stitching 1/2 inch from that top, and then with that 1/2 inch you will enter and sew straight down. Then the other one is also straight down, and that is it. The next thing is to go ahead and open your zipper allowance. So now I am done opening my zipper allowance. I will stitch the open side down and then fix my zipper allowance, and that is it for this tutorial. I think the only hard part of this dress is the cutting side. The stitching is really easy. So at the end of the day, this is what we have. This is actually the back, and you can see the drapes so fine. Do not forget to subscribe.